the 2K Sports pregame show.
With the Diesel.
São Paris, São Paulo, França, Brasil. Aí, MSQ, Laboratório Fantasma. É nóis. Assim,
ó. Os manos no posto, trampando a contragosto, feliz ou oposto. Aposto que sei da dureza, que é a tristeza, deformando o seu rosto. Se calos falassem, talvez o mundo escutasse, olhar no impasse, olhasse, limpasse, brilhavam vocês. Bonjour, pras minas no fronte, que dor pra contar tem de monte.
Fans, get out of your seat and let me hear it! From Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, the home of the Thunder. We're broadcasting from the Chesapeake Energy Arena. Thank you for being with us. 2K Sports brings you the NBA Live this Saturday afternoon broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan calling the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Kyrie Irving, an explosive scorer. We all know that. His rate of assists continually dropped.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Smith on the wing. Pass to Love from the arc, and that one's good.
Kevin Love.
Love's got 5.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Cleveland on defense. It's a 3-point game. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
Irving attacking. He feeds it to Thompson. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Second shot opportunity. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And last season was one where Tristan Thompson transitioned from a starter to a bench role. Didn't let the move bother him and still put up solid numbers off the bench. Defensively, that possession better not start a trend.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Well, for Thompson, he was great off the bench. You're right, Greg, for the Cavs last year. Even earned some Clark's 6th Man of the Year consideration votes.
And deserved it because of how he played and his impact. He actually had his best year in terms of shooting efficiency. Shot a career-high 55% from the floor.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
The drive by James. Back to Smith. Irving for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Irving's got 5 now.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. A 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
He's hit the ground running here in the first. putting together a nice quarter offensively.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
That's good. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. In the corner, it's James. The shot will not go. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. It's Westbrook with the drive. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. Here's Durant. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Trailing by 4. Irving against Ibaka. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Love. And that's now 7 points for Kyrie Irving.
You know, and Billy Donovan, the Oklahoma City Thunder, were able to pull him away from the college game last season. Signed him to a 5-year deal in the middle of last year's playoffs.
Stolen by Westbrook. Roberson the pass to Westbrook. Pulls up on the elbow. That one off the back iron and out.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
Smith, no good. They're trailing by 6. It's Westbrook with the drive. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. J.R. Smith picks one up.
And who could forget the tear that Westbrook went on last season? I mean, after the All-Star break, it was just triple-double after triple-double for him.
Greg, for Westbrook, as you were talking about him, the triple-double stretch included 4 in a row. He had 6 triple-doubles. Clark in 8 games. He was sensational.
Yeah, it really was, Kevin. And what's even more amazing was that he was very close to a triple-double, even on the nights he didn't get one. Man, he's a guy who showed you what it means to carry a team.
And one thing about Tristan Thompson, he is an absolute terror on the offensive glass. He was top 5 in that category last year, despite playing less than 27 minutes a game. Does a terrific job with anticipation of the carries and uses his gigantic wingspan to just go up and reel it in. Terrific motor and nose for the glass.
Greg, you were talking about Tristan Thompson. LeBron came out and said he's one of the best pick-and-roll defenders in the NBA. And Clark, that's high praise from the King.
No doubt. I mean, Thompson is an emerging force. If he could just develop his shooting stroke a little more, then you're talking about a very, very valuable player.
Good point.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
He shot well from the line tonight, going 4 for 5. It's been said time and time again that playing in Oklahoma City is one of the tougher places to play in the league. Last year we saw it as well. This place, Greg, gets so loud when the Thunder are rolling.
And even though the Thunder missed the playoffs, the Chesapeake Energy Arena was as loud as ever. Really helps when you are the show in a city.
7-second difference, shot in game clock. The shot's good from Westbrook.
Points just keep coming for him this quarter. And just at the right time, too, as they try to narrow the deficit.
Irving with it. Westbrook picks him up. Thompson is double. Back to Irving. Goes up on the wing. And Roberson pulls it down. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside Irving. Smith outside. It's deflected. Oh, we've seen some great shooting. Kevin Durant, former MVP, still feels like he has room to grow, and he gives.
I think it's another level I can go to.
Well, the will seems to be there, Greg, but Kevin Durant seems surrounded by uncertainty. Can he get that and stay healthy for the entire season? How does he work with his new coach? Where does he really want to be?
You know, the truth is, no one but Kevin knows the answers to those questions. And quite frankly, he may not know right now what those answers are. He's a very unique and introspective kind of guy, as we all saw when he accepted that MVP award a couple years ago. So let's just stay tuned on this one.
And now the second quarter just getting set to... What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Just the way they've been able to pound that backcourt. I think that's been the difference.
Establishment of a good low post presence, a big part of the success.
Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Russell Westbrook out there with Roberson. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Kiwi Steven Adams, one of the toughest players down on the block.
And Kevin Adams is not afraid to get under somebody's skin. He's pretty strong defensively, too.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
The shot's good from Love. Love's got 7.
And, you know, guys, that's one of the things I like about Adams. I mean, he'll draw the ire of opposing players just because of how he approaches the game.
The shot's good from Irving.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Irving. Outside for Durant. There's the bucket. Good.
Yeah, and guys, Adams doesn't want to be known as a dirty player. I mean, I think he feels he plays aggressive and he hustles, and that sometimes rubs players the wrong way.
Here's Irving. Soft touch off the glass. 14 points for him.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut back down to 10 with the basket from Russell Westbrook. From deep three-point range, Irving misses. The Thunder have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Out of bounds, Cleveland will take possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Cleveland leading by 10. Stolen by Durant. Down low. And it's Westbrook. That time on the assist from Roberson. 16 points for Russell Westbrook. Irving with it. Westbrook picks him up. No good from outside.
Even against solid defense, he's still going to try to continue to make that shot.
And I wouldn't bet against him in that situation the next time out.
Smith outside. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love.
In the corner, it's James for three. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line. 2 summers ago, all anyone could talk about was LeBron James and the return to Cleveland.
I mean, you couldn't write that stuff, Kevin. I mean, it was unbelievable, the storyline. I mean, after all the acrimony between LeBron and the ownership as well as the fans, but you know what? He said it best. He truly is back where he belongs.
He's home. He's home. And it's sent back by Irving. And here we go. Love heading to the hoop, and Irving throws it down.
Boy, Kevin Love certainly is one of the best passing big men in the league.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Clearly a mental lapse and at an inopportune time.
Yeah, that's a terrible mistake, Greg, to make it any time, but it's really exacerbated when you make it at this time.
Durant against LeBron. Shot from the low block. Thompson in the post. Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second
violation. Thunder ball.
Thunder trailing by 11.
And, you know, for LeBron, he knew he had his work cut out for him in Cleveland. A younger team unseasoned in the playoffs. They had to remake the roster a bit and gain that experience.
Durant attacking. And that one's good. Durant's got 6 points in the quarter.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
And it's Love missing.
And LeBron and the Cavs, I think they'll have a chance to bring that long-awaited championship to the city of Cleveland. But LeBron's return was bigger than basketball. He said it was about hope and inspiring his home state. And no doubt that was accomplished in his first year.
And 1:01 left to play here in the second quarter. It's Durant on the wing, covered by Smith. Here's Roberson. That one's wide left.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially, Greg, when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there. It can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter. And you can tell he's hungry because that's how you eat away at a lead right there. Make some highlight reel plays and shake that defense up.
Well, Greg, you're right. Not all 2 points are the same. Not when they come on a stuff like that one.
Well, I like the craftiness in this game. I mean, he can distribute or he can attack the basket, just like we saw right there.
And here's Love. He's got 10. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Ibaka. Gets it off. No good trying to beat the buzzer. And so that's the end of the first half. Cavaliers on top, up 10. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Kevin, a great first half performance where you made tons of contributions.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille. What a game it's been for Kyrie Irving. He had 16 points, 2 block shots, and 1 steal. Multiple times we saw the bench cheering him on in the first 2 quarters of this one. What'd you think, Shaq, about Cleveland? Kenny, what was your takeaway on Oklahoma City?
Well, they're losing the battle on the boards. And when you're struggling to stay in the game, a few extra rebounds either way can make them.
And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about to get underway.
OKC makes some noise.
Now the third quarter. To get going. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game. He has been everywhere.
Just in attack mode, he was able to get in the lane at will in that first half.
Yeah, it really was aggressive attacking basketball at its finest. I mean, really a lot of fun to watch.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Here's Irving. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game.
And it's not often that one of your enforcers is also one of your best three-point shooters, but such is the case with J.R. Smith. Everywhere he's gone, he's played both roles, sometimes to the team's benefit, but others to its detriment.
Here's Thompson. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Thompson's got 9.
Well, if you're going to give them layups, there's no way you're going to get back in this game.
It's Westbrook with the drive. Feeds it to Durant. And stolen by LeBron. With the shot. Again, James missing.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Guys, he's having a ball out there. I mean, we knew going in that he'd have an advantage on the glass, but I didn't think he could be this dominant. What a difference.
Well, you go back last season, the Cavs had a very slow start to the year. Not surprising. They had a lot of new faces and people they're bringing together. Clark, it didn't look like the powerhouse they would end up being as we saw.
Well, you know, they were kind of fumbling and bumbling around in the 5th and 6th spots in the East for the first half of the season. Made some changes, though, through trade, and that got them going, I think.
That's his second personal foul.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. It's Westbrook with the drive. Here's Roberson. Oklahoma City moving it around. Shot clock at 6.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
And Thompson sends it back. Irving dishes to Thompson. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Adams. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
And those mid-season trades for the Cavs really turned things around. Mozgov came in, J.R. Smith and Shumpert secured that 2 spot, gave this team an incredible edge defensively.
That makes it 4 turnovers for him now. He's just been lazy with the ball in his hand.
Smith right side, back to James. Irving with a clean look. Off target from 3-point range.
Yeah, and you know, they built the roster to how they played best mid-season. I mean, it was a great job, I think, by the front office to get the players that fit best into the locker room and into the team style of play.
To the inside. Shot from free throw range. And Thompson kicks to Irving. Over Westbrook. And too long on the shot.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
To the paint. Here's Thompson. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got his 4th assist in this one.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Irving with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. Irving misses. Well, what a season for Kyrie Irving last year. Huge moments for him. 57-point outburst against San Antonio. That was a new franchise record for the Cavs.
I think a lot of it was finally being able to play with other All-Stars, quite honestly, Kevin. But you can't discount the work Irving put into the offseason to be ready for the regular season.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
That's good by Durant.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play him.
An international play, wow, with Team USA.
Westbrook drives in. Westbrook jams it with authority.
And that's some inspiration. Steals, blocks, and a big dunk. Those are ways that'll help.
And that's what he's out there for, guys. I mean, he is. Is an electrifying player, no doubt.
And for Kyrie, taking home the MVP and a Team USA tourney like that, it's a huge ego boost. I mean, of all the stars on that team, he shined the brightest, and I think that's going to help his confidence for this year.
They get it again, and Thompson kicks to Irving. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now. Out for a three-point play.
Personal foul.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
And Roberson pulls it down. Roberson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Westbrook, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. The Thunder have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. That one is off.
Shoot 2 for the Thunder. Russell Westbrook.
He doesn't get the second one. Well, through 3 quarters of play.
Coming out of the court.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens during the fourth. Down low, it's the international combo of Ibaka and Adams.
Russell Westbrook.
Is there another player out there capable of moves as stunning as that?
A handful at the most. He is in elite company.
You know, he's got that it factor, no doubt about it. He causes excitement just by walking in the building.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. The Cavaliers leading by 14. LeBron passes to Smith from deep, and there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That's his 5th foul.
Personal foul.
Here is Love. Lets it go from deep. Count that one.
Kevin Love.
And that tells you a lot about why the score is where it is. Lazy defense.
Westbrook against Irving. They get the rebound. Adams. And Westbrook, here we go. LeBron with the block. And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession. Screen by Ibaka. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
Still Thunder ball.
You can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play. Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Yeah, the score has a lot to do with that. Their overall effort and execution has been elite.
And he hits it and gets happy on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Love, no luck.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
That's his fourth foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 would put him in a rough, tough spot.
And stolen by Love.
Excellent anticipation there. He was laying in the cut, we say.
And finished off by LeBron.
How's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway. Self-service.
the most magnificent alley-oop.
Yeah, and he pulls that one off, guys, to perfection. They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Thunder trailing by 16. Here's Westbrook. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Irving drives in. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Here's Westbrook. Can't connect from short range.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
For Oklahoma City, they've got just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth, 4 of 9. Here's Roberson right through the knee for the layup.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Irving gives it to Smith. Irving drives in, hangs in midair, and converts on the double clutch layup. Irving's got 9 points here in the second half. Here's Westbrook.
Well, that one's good. How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
Here's Irving, and he lays it straight in. Irving's got 6 here in this quarter.
Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, it looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Westbrook drives in from the wing.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Cleveland.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Well, Kevin, timing and anticipation, they got the blocks. And that definitely changed the momentum in this one.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Kyrie Irving. Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game. Wow, he got waxed on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
And guys, you talk about players who have that killer instinct. Russell Westbrook is right at the top of that list.
And you think, Greg, about Westbrook's killer instincts. You were alluding to that. It's very apparent at times. Players praise and Clark, I think, fear him for just that characteristic alone.
Well, how about this, Kevin? Kobe Bryant said Westbrook has the same love for competition that he has. Whenever other guards are pulled, Westbrook is their worst matchup.
The Thunder have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Goes in for the dunk.
It's hard to believe that he's a point guard. I mean, he can power those dunks down as well as any big man in the league.
If not better. He's a phenomenal finisher.
Enjoy seeing that kind of bounce out of that spot on the floor.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim. Good game for Westbrook. He's got 33 points now and 3 great steals. This game is all about him right now.
Full domination mode, guys.
Well, you look back on the Thunder last season, and the theme was injuries. Too many injuries to the bulk of their core.
And, you know, the big three, Durant, Westbrook, and Ibaka, all missed significant time. Only Westbrook of those 3 was able to finish the season.
.27 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Durant in the corner and stolen by LeBron. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, exactly. They got to be happy with the outcome here.
Elated, you're right. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. Thunder foul. Russell Westbrook. That's his third personal foul. Third team foul.
That's good from Irving.
Kyrie Irving. Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. So it's the Thunder now. 17-point game. Westbrook, no good.
Timeout, Cleveland.
Timeout called, Cleveland. They're up by 17. 1 second left in the fourth quarter. Poked away. And so it's Cleveland.